Okay, today is Sunday. It is 3:27 a.m. It is August 10th. I am I'm in the middle of studying. Apparently, when you're a professional trader, you are supposed to if the market is not open, to study, keep studying and studying. About a week and a half ago, about a week and a half ago, uh, I had this really tightening like a pain right here on this side, right here on this side. I'm not a doctor, obviously, right? And so I thought to myself, uh-oh, right? I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, I suffered a stroke. That's what I thought, right? My mother was, I think she was over 82 years old, and when you're I think what happens is that you have cholesterol buildup, and uh, and your blood gets a little bit thicker, and then it starts to clot. And one of the areas where blood clot occurs is in the brain. And so it happens more often when you're elderly because you're not able to feed yourself. You're not able to, uh, when you're not able to drink water, enough water to thin out your brain, thin out your blood. So I thought to myself, this pain kept like throbbing, uh, and it coincided with me going to a pizza buffet, and I thought to myself, I had a bunch of potato chips plus pizza, and then it looks like the ingestion of cholesterol was caused a stroke to occur. And then I thought about it for a little while, and I started to exercise my neck. And apparently, for the past 4 to 5 years, what I have been doing is I've been sitting in front of this monitor, and I've been looking at the monitor straight ahead for hours and hours and hours, days and weeks and months, just like this, right? Just like that. And so I wasn't exercising my neck. And then today, it's all due to God, okay? I'm absolutely too dumb to understand these things. It was God who was telling me. And then all of a sudden I started to exercise my neck, right? I started to exercise my neck like here and thing. And I started to stretch this muscle. And I think what's happening is that this muscle is attached to this upper side of it. And so it was causing a great amount of like tension on this side, which was causing my right side to be in great amount of pain. So I started to massage it, and then now it feels much better. It feels much better now. So essentially, what I've done was for the past 4 to 5 years, my neck was just straight. It didn't veer. It didn't exercise or anything like that. Just like my eyesight is getting worse and worse and worse because I'm so focused on it without like moving in distance, things like that. So I heard of this guy during the time of COVID. This guy made 10 million bucks. He's a young fellow, like 24 years old or something like that. And he said afterwards, and he complained about being a trader, that he was suffering. His body was suffering. His body was being placed in duress without exercise for. Apparently, he was like a scalper, and so scalpers just sit there and just scalp instead of being a swing trader. Swing trader sets it and goes and doesn't, goes on to Walmart and does whatever they do, and then they just come back and see what the result is. But as a scalper, and I'm trying to be a scalper, right? And I'm making a little bit of money, so I find that it is successful. So so things will start to improve. But my neck right here, and I thought it was a stroke. I thought it was a stroke. Uh-oh, I'm a goner. And I was like today I was trying to like make my funeral arrangements, right? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so how am I going to make this funeral arrangement? Okay, nobody's around me. I don't know anybody. And I thought to myself, what if, what if this is really a big stroke and it's gonna like spread? And then I thought to myself, if it spreads, that means that I'm gonna be incapacitated for a while, right? So I'm gonna be in a vegetative state. So what's gonna happen to me? I thought to myself, and then I started to move my neck a little bit, and I did this, and then all of a sudden the pain started to disappear and the throbbing thing disappeared. So it apparently is the muscle. So whatever I've been doing by like consuming sauerkrauts and ingesting fish oil, taking vitamins, and then doing a little bit of lap around was actually helping maintain my blood, right? So I'm 56 years old. So I realized, whoa, stroke, a false alarm, right? I thought, wow, stroke. It could be a stroke. I could be like, boy, it could end. There's another guy on YouTube. I mean, apparently he's a consistently profitable, massively successful trader, and he's got cancer. So the suffering and the amount of the cost of becoming a profitable trader is enormous. I thought I suffered a stroke. Wow. But it looks like it's just this muscle right here. This muscle only on this side. This muscle was tugging on it, causing an extreme amount of like pain on the side, right? So it felt like it was a stroke, but it's not really a stroke. So, wow, it's something that I need to be aware of. I need to exercise. I have to exercise my neck. I have to exercise my eyes. I have to exercise my legs. I have to exercise. I have to do some exercise is very important. Yeah, wow. So that's one. Now that I'm finally like breaking through these things, wow, I just completely ignored it. I was so focused. I was so focused in where I needed to go that I just disregarded everything and just focused on it. That's what was required. Okay? That was what was required in order for me to get to this point. Wow.